What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Wednesday. What's new? What's going on with you guys? More of the same for me. Nothing too exciting. Let me throw out some messages here. Forgot to do this. One sec. You guys just talk to yourselves for a sec. There we go. All right. So, didn't make much headway from where I left off on Monday in terms of animation because I've been feverishly trying to overhaul my website, which is long overdue. Trying to make it a little prettier. I had someone made a comment about it while at the Level Up Expo and pointed out, I think the word amateurish might have been bandied about. Here you go. Why not go ahead and pour salt in this wound? It's okay. Here's the site, right? It's functioning. It's all right, but it's pretty basic and ugly, right? Like that. But I mean, some of the websites in particular, if you go in, right? If you go like, did I click on it? There it goes. Yeah. Here's the Poke Bob site, right? That's pretty green, pretty ugly. Pretty, yeah. Screenshots just kind of floating out there. So, so I'm in the process of trying to revamp the old website. That's what I'm trying to do right now. There you go. So I'll give you a quick little preview of what I was doing yesterday and today. Whoops. It's a little big. There you go. So kind of simple, but hopefully a little more elegant. So here's the base site, right, where I'll just kind of put the news up here, right? You can check out what the latest is. Go to the games page, right? And I got like this little bit, right? So we got each individual one with a little pop-up text on top of it with a cute little animation there, which it glitches a little bit. If I kind of go over it too fast, it kind of gets stuck. Not liking that. I might just have it pop up because I like the little animation, but the fact that you can get them stuck sometimes like that, it's like whack-a-mole. Can you do like get all of them stuck at the same time? I don't know what you win, but anyway, yeah, I'm probably gonna tweak that, change that. But anyways, just a little more attractive, I think. Simplified but still elegant. So, and then we do this bit. If you start zoom like that, the top here is actually fixed. So when you see little buttons, I got the standard reactive kind of stuff like that, right? And then it stays in place, and that'll go underneath it. So I'm not going to work on that today, probably, unless I get bored and go over to it. One of the things I want to do is the cool thing you can do with the Xara here is you can have images with objects in the image that kind of like shift at a different speed, right? So you get that kind of parallax shift, which is pretty cool. So I may play with that later on. I'm going to have something like hopefully with each game, right? When you scroll, you'll see like it shift at its own speed, right? And then kind of like, have something interactive with that. But before I jump into that, I'll go back to this. So if you guys remember on Monday, I was playing with the ape doing his look around stuff, right? And I started with the look up. One of the things I didn't like was I came back and looked at it, and I didn't like the hand was kind of like flailing way out there. So I kind of brought it in a little more subtle like that, and I kicked it out, moved it over into Unity. Let me hit Control S there. So now I've got it all wired up here in Unity, where I have a lot of these animations that just go ahead and slide right into this animation. And if you guys know anything about Unity, I'm gonna like update the lookup, right? But unfortunately, if I update it here, this guy doesn't get updated, which means the only way to do it is to delete him and bring him back over. And doing so, that means I got to reattach all these jerks. So not crazy about that, but I don't know of any workaround. I don't know of any way to like click on this and say update, right? Nope, nothing in there that says basically refresh or update. So as far as I know, you have to kill it and place it back up there. If you guys know otherwise, yeah, please let me know, because it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it this way. But all right, so first things first, we go ahead and take our, and I have like an animation event that I have to put in there as well. So go ahead and take the old look around animation, delete him. Now we go into the full animated character with the look around, hit Control D. We have to break him out because we're going to do a event on him. So we're going to put that right at 30, right? And I think do I have No, crap, I don't have that. Let me remember. It's let's see. Oh, look around. Did I just do that one or? Yeah, okay, yeah. So it is, if we look over here, darn, I did blank it. Okay, look up, probably still has it then. Yeah, done looking. Okay, so I just stupidly deleted the wrong one, but we'll go ahead and put this back into place if I can spell correctly. Done looking. That's good. All right, so I deleted looking around, but I meant to delete look up, and then we'll come back into the full animation. Go ahead and look up, duplicate, Control D, so now he's there. So now we can add an animation event to him. Put him right here at 30, and go done looking, which gets us part of the way, but we still need to go ahead and restore it. Excuse me. That's my reaction when I get spam email. Okay, so so we come back in animator, and of course, yeah, I can do it this way. So actually, so I don't get stupid, what I'm going to do is like put this old one here, excuse me, and then bring the new one here. Look up. So that way I make sure that I reconnect everything. Like so. It's just my way of idiot-proofing it to make sure I don't forget one of these guys and don't reconnect them, because then the animation is just kind of going to stop. So Control S. There we go. And now he should... Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's see if I can rename it here. Put it to 0 because it was a multiple, but there you go. He's cleaned up. Control S. Let's try that again. All right. So we should be good. So we'll go ahead and fire this up. And now we'll see the better animation where he looks up, but he's going to look up no matter where I am, right? So we have to do some multiple animations with a look forward animation and look down. But at least we have this one, which is better than that old generic up, down, left thing he was doing before. Whoops, forgot about the guy right there. See? That's kind of cool, right? When he sees me. Boom. So, yeah, right there is a good example, right? He keeps looking up, but he actually needs to look, like, towards me. Come here, buddy. So, and I mean, it looks kind of strange when he gets up there and he's going to, like, look and do that pause, but I do that for the gamer, right? I don't do that just because I want to show animation there. I do that because I don't want him to be able to, like, follow you insanely fast. And I want to give you a chance to be able to scramble around him. That's the concept there. So, all right. So we're good here. So now we're going to go back into Maya LT. So let's head back over there. All right. Cool. All right. So then here we got this guy doing his look up, right? And I'm going to steal the beginning of this animation, that reaction, and repurpose that for the look forward. But then the second half, I'm going to do something different. Right? So let's go ahead and save this as something new. We can say ape. He's look up, and this is going to be look forward. So forward, I don't know, I may actually even use some of the second half for the look forward animation, because the thing I had in my head was he's going to look forward, right? And then he'll throw his hands forward here, right? Like that, and then roar, kind of like, you know, launch his weight towards you, right? Like that, right? But, you know, more at you, not up. So first thing, let's see how much of this we can just hang on to. I'll start with just the head. Oops, that's the jaw, not the head. Who rigged this crappy thing? So kind of have a little bit of an arc there. I'm a big fan of keeping kind of like the moving hold. I'm a big fan of keeping stuff moving. I'm not a big fan of just freezing something outright. There you go. So, and then what I'll do is maybe like rotate the eye to keep it more facing like straight ahead towards us, which is hard to do. I talked about this before, since there's no discerning pupil. It's just one giant pupil kind of thing. Right. So, forward, good. Okay. So we'll take that. So here, what I'm thinking is like, he'll rock backwards. Kind of start it here and then go way back here. Really send him back like that. Right? And then for the hands, I think what I want here is to just have them both come forward. So this is much different than the looking up animation, which is good because I'd like to, you know, mix it up a little bit. But yeah, the idea is like he's like reaching out, right? Like grasping and then thrusting his head forward to do the yell, or as much as I can do a yell. Talked about that before. That jaw is very, very limited before it reveals the bottom of the mouth and it kind of breaks. It's one of those things that if time permits, I'll come back and try and come up with something better there. But for the moment, we'll see what we can do here. And then I'll open the hands here in a second. All right, so I'm going to copy these frames and then adjust them a little bit for here and here. That's cool. I'll leave the shoulders for the moment, but have these hands kind of rock upward. Yeah, and the fingers go really wide there. And then now this is where we're going to do like the big old. Yeah, and then here we have the clenched fists kind of thing. Brrr, like that. So that the fingers actually like that. But at this point also I want the body to really come forward. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's already looking pretty cool there. Alright, and then bring the head. Yeah, there you go. That's reading pretty well, I think. This hand's going to come back, of course, as well. I'll deal with the fingers later on. That'll be coming. Kind of glitchy at the moment, but it's getting there. All right. Yeah. So the fingers go wide, like, and then this will come back. Boom. All right. So, tell you what, I'm going to bar that keyframe and just kind of continue it on. Like so. Where's my graph editor? Did I close it? There he is. Alright, that's not too bad. Maybe let that come up a little bit more. Don't worry about the frames afterwards here in a second. Yeah, so the hands back here also go to serve as a good counterbalance to the rest of the body, which is doing this big swing forward thing. Ooh, that's a bit of a jump there. All right. So here, I want the eye to really kind of unnaturally twist downward, so it definitely registers that we're looking forward. Yeah. Alright, that's cool, but then we're doing a snap back, so we need to go ahead and cheat that. We're not going to get back to our neutral pose, but I'm okay with that. That's what the crossfade will be for. and then have that start to come back. So pop there, but I'll clean that up in a second. Yeah, so it's good. It's just a head lunge like that. I'm cool with that. Look at the I'll leave the fingers just like that. No, of course not. But yeah, I'm just focusing on the body and the head right now. It's killing me that I can't do a big old wide open mouth there, you know, because like I said, boom, see, definitely one of those CBB things. Could be better. And I would love to revisit that if time permits. I'm gonna see if I can kind of bring the head down. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, it's really reaching out there, but I think that works in context. All right, so let's start cleaning up the hands. Maybe have that come back a little bit there. Not quite so much. Oh, that's 33. That's the end of it. All right. I think I'll just leave it in a tight fisted ball there at the end there. But let's go ahead and start working on these fingers. So here in the beginning, it's like, oh my god. And here, we just throw these guys way wide. Stretch them out like that. All right. There you go. And then I'm going to push it even further in this next one. Copy those frames over. There you go. Go boom. Let him kind of go straight like that. And this bad boy, hopefully I'll be able to push out like that. Whoa, did he not? Oh, I didn't get a key on him here, did I? Alright, that's good. And then here, I want to go back into the closed fist. So what I'm doing is cheating the fingers up, since I don't really have joints on the finger, so it's a cheat, but hopefully it registers correctly. If I do it like so. Yeah, kind of looks like a balled up fist. So, let's see, I'll grab these guys. And then, okay, so they go wide here, but I'm going to bring them back in. Like so. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a really quick action, but I think it still probably reads. So it's just like, it's my Al Pacino. Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in. There you go. 8 Pacino. Okay. Yeah, I know. All right, so that's good. So let's go ahead and work on the other hand. All right. So throw it way out like so. Actually, might bring that thumb back for this first one, so we can go further on the other frame. Do it like so. Grab these guys. Go. Copy. Paste. There. And now. Like that. This guy come a little more like this way. This guy go back. Boom. Right. And then we go into the old clenched fist. Let me see if I have... I don't think I do. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because the hand's obscured there, so what I'll do is I'll just kind of cheat it by doing it here. And then copy those, copy those frames over to where I want them. Bring them all in tight. Like so. Like that. There you go. It looks funky because of the layers. Thank you, Maya. But once we get over into Unity, that'll actually display correctly. Alright, so I'm going to save them for there, there, and we start to let the hand relax at this point, but not that much. And then more at this one. Which, of course, we're never going to get to because we're crossfading into some other animation at that point, but at least we have something for it to feed from. Alright, so that hand is coming up way... should be coming back this way. I wonder if I can actually... No, he's going to be completely obscured, so I just leave him back there. Yeah. There he goes. Yeah, there we go. He's doing a roar as much as he can roar with that stupid mouth. Alright. We're good? We're good. Okay. So, Control save. Let's kick him out. Export selection. And then this one we go look forward. Yep. Close. Let's bounce over. Back here, and that pops up. Right. And kind of like we did for the Space Cat, we need to create code that tells it based on player position if he should look up, forward, or down. Start borrowing that in just a second as soon as I get this new one dropped in. So at this point, also crud, the thing is I can't do this anymore because we're going to be potentially going to 3 different selections. So let's see, I need to change that. All 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, probably animation events, just to let the code know that it's time to kick into a look. So I'm going to leave those attached for the moment. So look forward, and then my scale, I got to shrink that to 0.25. There you go. And then, of course, let's go ahead and go into animation, and we call this look forward. Apply. There we go. And we'll cook it out. Cook it? We'll cook it out. We will kick it out. So we have them there. Alright, so I think what we should do is go ahead and add animation events that go into the look animation. So let's find look up. Really? I thought I I had that in here somewhere. There he is. Oh, I have that in... Oh, shoot. Okay. I put that in Glommer. That's not going to help. Look. Let's look around. I just broke my Glommer animation there. Alright. That's fixed. Okay, so... Because I'm doing it right now with the crossfade, but that doesn't work, so... Jump across the land. So I think what we'll do is bring him out. And we'll say, let's see, do I have a jump complete? I don't. Good. Okay, good. Jump start? Or is it start jump? Do it this way. Jump up. There he goes. Jump up. There he is. That's what I'm looking for. And jump up. Peak. Jump. So I'm just trying to find a good place to drop this new code into play. So jump down complete. Alright, so put it in here, right here. So we need this to be public. Jump is complete. And then we'll determine which of the look animations we're going to play based on position. Okay, so jump is complete. So we'll say, let's tell you what, let's borrow the code that I did for the Space Cat. Let's say, there we go. Yep, just right here. Boop, boop, boop. Drop that in here. And all that should be fine. Yeah, we got the player. Okay, good. So then, yeah, we're just determining which animation we want to play. We don't obviously have a look down yet, so I'll just say I'll mark this out for the moment until we get that animation knocked out. So look down, look. Just temporarily put that as look forward, so we have that one working. Alright, so jump is complete. So we need to go ahead and put animation events in all of our jumps, since we're going to kill these transitions, which we can't do until I actually drag a ape out here, so it has something to feed off of. So prefab jungle ape, like so. Let's grab ape. Now we can do it. So we'll start with jump across land. Right here, so we can look at the animation. Let's see, where do I want to put it actually? I guess it's kind of coming in here anyway, so it's full. We'll just put it when he's fully down. So that's it. 10 frames in. We'll see. We gotta look for jump is complete, which is right there. So that's one. So next one we want to do is jump down end. Oh, we already have a jump down completed. Okay. But probably transition, I don't know if that even gets played, but I'm going to check that out. Speed. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure what happens there. I guess it still gets played. That's fine, because we're just going to go ahead and have it here. So it's going to transition the animate, because this is basically just looking for the direction, and then the other one is just playing my animation. So in theory we should be fine. Let's try it. So jump is complete, so that's gonna play the animation. Let's go back. What other ones we got to play with here? Jump down arc. Jump down, jump up down arc. which we already have. Jump up, accelerate, landing. So we have that happening there, and we might as well just go ahead and I'll put it right beside it. Yeah, put it right there. I lost it. Jump is complete. There he is. Alright. Control S that. Haven't done that lately. And then finally, jump up, land. Jump up, land. Yeah, same thing. I got him as well, which is jump up complete. So we'll put him here. I can put them on top of each other, but it looks cleaner. I can see him finding it easier, so I'm going to just put them side by side, one frame off. Alright. So, take them away. Alright, let's see what we got. Yep. Oops. Kind of not doing much. Oh, maybe, let's see. Oh, because I didn't put look up. I have, oh shoot, done looking, don't I? I gotta fix that. Animation, ape. Forgot about that. Look up. Yeah, done looking. Yep, let me put that. It was funny, just kind of sits there and stares. So look forward. Right there at the 1 second mark. We'll just say done looking. There. Oh, then so let's go ahead and kill these. So it's not fighting the crossfade. Okay. There we go. Now, hopefully it doesn't freeze. Nope. He's pretty much kicking my butt again. Come here. Yeah. Okay. The only thing I might want to tweak that is the looking, because we are short. he's kind of looking over us. So just a subtle tweak that I want to do to the animation. It's close. I like the animation, but I think because he's, you know, he's a Tribble, so he's down here. So it still looks like, even with that, so I'm going to go ahead and cheat it by letting the head rotate downward, I think. I mean, I love that big old head rotation there, but yeah, so I just got to do it that way. Gonna let it come forward. So, and I got to do it here as well, because it still looks like he's looking up. So we need to head forward, otherwise it looks really broken. Oh, okay. Tell you what, actually I can just borrow that keyframe, just tweak it. There. Eye's doing a weird twitch thing that we see much more now, since we don't have the big head move. So I think it's just this one. Let it come down a little bit more. Just letting that eye kind of hang out there. There it goes. Right, I don't think I want the head to come all the way back like it's doing. Not that much. There it goes. Okay, I'm happy with that. Cool. So now we got him just doing this kind of forward look, right? Rather than, I mean, because the tribble's down there, right? Even that still might be a little high. Tell you what, I think, yeah, just to play it safe. Because, you know, he's big, tribble's short. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. I lose that big head move, that head swing. Maybe I can get a little bit of it in there. And just let the eye counter rotate to keep that contact. Yeah, it's a little better. There he goes. So yeah, just counter rotating the eye so the head can have that rotation, but the eye still kind of looks like he's focused on the tribble. Alright. I'm done futzing with that. Let's go ahead and kick that back over again. So this is look forward. Boom. Alright. Let's bounce back over. It's imported. We gotta clean it up again, so look forward. Excuse me. Alright. So let's see. Let's delete the right one this time. Look forward goes away. Control D. And let's drag him down. And let's go ahead and put that animation event at frame 30 again. Right there, 30. And do I still have it? Yeah, done looking. Good. All right. Control S that puppy. Let's see what we got. So now when he... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I suck. Ah. So he's going to jump there, and he's going to look... Oh, wait. That's interesting. So there's a range there. I might adjust that because I don't have a look down animation yet, but the look up threshold, I think I need to tweak that. Oh no, he did it that time. That's interesting. Alright, come here, buddy. There you go. Huh. Oh, shoot. Sometimes he's not registering which side I'm on, so he's kind of like yelling into thin air. Ah. Yeah, I'm playing like crap. Yeah. Okay. I should find those places where it looks like he's not facing the right. It should be right here. Yeah, because we're jump down complete, and this is we're figuring out. Oh, but maybe I don't have those on all of them. I'm gonna put those on all of them so I can get him to turn the right way. Wait. Player. Actually, I do want him to do that. Alright, so I'll tell you what I'll do here. I don't know if this will break it or not. We'll try it. Let's see. Tell you what. here's what I'll do. I'll say, I'll leave the direction setting alone on all these guys. I won't change the direction tweak, but I will do a little tweak over right here. So if the players that, so we're going to say direction is 1. Trying to override the direction in case he wants to go to the left, but the player is off to the right. So he looks to the right, but then heads off to the left. If that makes sense. And then he'll actually head off to the correct direction. I hope. I think, otherwise he might run backwards. But then I guess what I could do is just do this, and when the look around is complete, then I can recorrect his looking direction, his facing direction. So let's see if this breaks or not. This at least should fix. Now every time he does his look around animation, he should face the correct direction, period. Well, he didn't that time. He did that time. That was kind of cool. Come here, buddy. He didn't that time. So the jump down. Seems like on jump down he's not. Well, he did it right, but then. Whoa. So I'm ahead, so he should turn right there. Okay. So let's look at jump down. Let's see. Jump down end. So he is actually hitting that. Jump down completed. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off some debugs here because I want to find out if that's actually kicking in like I think it is. And if so, why is he not turning? Oh, shoot. Wait. All right, now we're ready. Wait, why is... Wow. That's interesting. It's not firing off. Jump down complete only when he jumps up? Not when he's jumping down. Only when he jumps up. Okay. So we definitely have something going wrong with some of these animations not actually triggering. Why is that? Because jump down end should, unless jump down end is not actually being executed. Let me check. Animation. Let me drag him out. Yep. Let's see, jumping down. Yeah, so that's jumping down. Jump down end. Jump is complete. Jump down completed. Okay, maybe just put them side by side. Maybe it's superseding it. Let's try it this way. Let's let jump down completed run first, and then jump is complete run second. It's kind of redundant. I probably should just unify the two of them, but I'm afraid that there's something else might be going on there, and I don't want to break it. So let's go jump up land. Yeah, jump is complete. Yeah, because jump up is working, and it's jump is complete. Oh, I do that first, but only one frame apart. Alright, let me reverse these, but just put them side by side. If I could grab it. There it goes. Jump down complete. Alright. Jump up land. Jump is complete. There you go. There was one other one. Jump across land. Oh, which I haven't put it. Jump is complete. All right. Let's try that. Okay. Ah, it's still not turning around. Okay. Tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and trace this. So here's what we're gonna do. Scroll down. It's this bad boy. Ape. This one. Alright. So now we can see his timing here. So I want to see which one it's actually doing. Here. So we're just running. He's going to jump down. Oh shoot. Let me grab me, move me out of the way before he hits me. And it's going to screw up everything I wanted to do there. There it goes. Alright, so he's jumping down. Jump down end. Oh wow, okay. So he did it right that time. But he didn't before. That's weird. Ah. No, he didn't do it right there. That's frustrating. Because I didn't have it in there originally, and that's why I'm kind of like shoehorning it in. And I think that's... There it goes. And he did it right that time. Yeah. Now he's doing it right there. Oops. So let's try it this way. No, but he doesn't do it right that way. Come on. So I fixed one and broke the other. How is that even possible? Let's see if I had these fire off. I had a bunch of them, but let's see if I got the right one. Now I did it right that time. Now he's doing it right that way. What the heck? Oops. Okay. Let's see if he does it right this way. Yeah. Now he's doing it correctly. I didn't change anything. I don't know why he's behaving now. Come here, buddy. Take out this vine for me. Ah. That's crappy. Yeah, now he's behaving. Why is it working now? I have no clue. You know, literally didn't make any change to the script, but he wants to play it right. Yo no sé. Okay. Cool. So, let's see. That's good. Let's see. Alright. Yep, I'm going to leave that for the moment. We'll just go ahead and say that's working. Okay, so we got 2 of the 3 done. Got this one. Rawr. Good. So, now the final one is to look down. And once again, I'll borrow some of this stuff. So let's save. Back out. Make a new folder. And this is going to be look down, of course. Look down. Look. Look down. Right. So, first things first, let's get the body really rotated downward this way. Like so. I think what I might do is try and have this hand support his weight. If I can cheat it down and have it register correctly. Let's see if I can do that. Excuse me. Okay, so back at 4. Like so. Right. So then if I have these fingers go like... Yeah. Technically, not supposed to be able to do this. But... Let's see. Maybe if I let the hand rotate more. Like so. And then I have this thumb splay out this way. And this one just kind of hide behind him. Like so. You know what? No, I'm going to see if I can cheat this finger like this. Yeah, there it is. There you go. There's a nice little tripod effect there. So let's go ahead and let that last for a little while. Boom. Yeah. I mean, the other option is to have a foot actually come down there. Or take a half step forward. But I kind of like the idea, if I can pull it off, of having that hand supporting his weight. Maybe I should bring it more forward so it registers better. Like so. Yeah. All right. So once again, still keeping his body down there. Oh, let's go ahead and just let these guys live here for a while. Ah. There it goes. All right. And then I think here I'll start to go ahead and introduce the idea of him coming back. And then of course this one, still same motion but closer forward. And then he's going to do the roar that direction. Alright, this is bugging me. I just got to address this first. Oops. Yeah, okay. Trying to let that hang there for just one more keyframe. Yeah, I think I can do it. So it suggests that he's pushing off. Might even have that rotate a little bit to try and sell that he's pushing off of there, like so. Thumb down. Oops. A little too much there. There it goes. There. And then since he's kind of coming from way down there, we'll let this be transition. There it goes. So yeah, it's repurposing some of that stuff. Obviously the hand is pulling from the fingers here. Have to fix that. Actually, I want to have him come up here, I think. Yeah. That's good. Whoa. A little more motion there. That's good. Maybe not down so much this one because he's up higher here. There it goes. Yeah. Got to rotate the head, of course. Make sure he's looking the right way. All right. Yeah. So the first half, he's looking down. That's good. But I need here. How much can I do with just the body? Let's see. I think I can cheat that down. Yeah. Let's see, is this stretching? Yeah, it is. How about here? Yep, that is too. There he goes. Check him out. He's looking down now. There he goes. Eh. Oh, not effective actually. Because I mean, now he's going like in the same spot. It looks weird. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't like that. Couple choices. I can have him not do that backwards rock. Maybe just do a still facing forward, leaning forward, and just have him kind of lift up and then go down. I think I'll try that next. But yeah, right now it's just having that kind of ping pong rocking kind of motion, which is kind of crappy. So here we go. Yeah. So here. So let's do this. Right here. So instead of coming back, let's see if we can come up like this. It's gonna be tough. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so the hand is... I think it's going to work, but this hand definitely doesn't work right here anymore. So if I just have him kind of doing the motion like this. Maybe let it, since the body's coming back, maybe let that arm have a little rotation forward. Yeah, so now it's got to be more like in here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to play. Still not a good contrast move. So I think... Alright, I think what happens is when the body's coming forward, this hand needs to counter... Oh, look at that. Do this counter forward swing. But down here. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so the other thing's bugging me is the head. It's just doing this straight linear. Yeah. I just gotta kind of rotate the eye to accommodate that move. Maybe if I have the left hand, because now it's just kind of doing that weird thing. Maybe if I just have it rise up, make a fist, and bang on the ground. Right here. Let the shoulder cheat forward. And then maybe even let it go into fist at this point, anticipating the slam. Do I have, yeah, good. I have keys on the fingers here. That's good. Like so. Alright. Now, can I make it go back down? Let's see. If, oh yeah, I think I can. I just cheat the crap out of the shoulder here. So here, good. Yeah, pretty funky looking. Whoa, fist there. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. I gotta make it stay. That's not staying, buddy boy. What's up with that? There it goes. So maybe if I'm doing like bang. Alright, so I think the fingers need to be still open here. Boom. Like so. Whoa. Fingers stay closed. This may not work. I might have to come up with something else. Can't always have perfect gems every time. Let's see. Nope. It doesn't register as much right now. Boom. That's better. But now it's weird with him planting his hand down in the beginning. So, alright, save that. Let's do an experiment here. What happens if we go ahead and don't let the hand touch down? Just sort of let him magically keep his body weight from falling forward. Start to have the hand come up here. Boom. Maybe have it more closer to grounded there. Like that. Yeah, I like that better. I think that's a better approach. I've just got to clean up the fingers here now. Might as well do the clenched fist earlier. Like that. Okay. See if I can get good. Let's see. Oof. Nope. Ooh, that's bad. What I just did to the right arm there. That's terrible. That's so much worse than what was there before. This is why we have lots of unlimited undos. Okay. Let's see, let's try it. Ooh, that's a hit. He comes forward for no reason and just starts to go backwards. Ah, no! I forgot how to animate all of a sudden. Let's see. Maybe if you do this, how about a forward arc like that? Yeah. Johnny Ray, what up, buddy? Hey, hey, how's it going, man? What's new? Just trying to do more animations. As I was talking about earlier, I'm pretty much leaving off where I left off on Monday in terms of the animations. I did the first one, which was the ape look up kind of thing. I did look forward. I'm working on look down. I basically spent the better part of yesterday and the remaining part of the day before trying to revamp website stuff. So I didn't really make any new animation progress since I was last broadcasting. Going pretty well, not much. Working on some UI settings panels for display. That's cool. Excuse me. I be honest, UI stuff is probably one of my least favorite things of game dev stuff. Probably because I don't do it well. You know, same here. Not my strong suit, right? I mean, there's some people that like have this knack for UX stuff, just in terms of layout and the art, but it has to be done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to provide the information to the user. Definitely. Ooh, God, that's terrible. Right there. Bounce. That's terrible. So, how about if we come forward like that? Terrible art there. Trying to improve that. That's better. Let's see. Am I okay with this now? Let's see. So it goes. Don't know if I like that writing forward right here. Let me see. Might be just starting to tweak this for no reason, but let's find out. Yeah. I think I want it to come here and go into that position. Johnny, tell me, remind me, where are you at for progress? I mean, you're this is your personal one? Refresh my memory. I'm old, bordering on senile, so. All right, I'm going to save that, and I'm going to experiment with the idea of maybe doing one where both fists bang on the ground, just to see. Might hate that as well, but we'll find out. Like, let's see. Hand comes in like so. Really push it up. This is the virtual tabletop. Oh. Sorry, man. Yeah. Sorry. Yep. Sorry. I get like in the animation stuff, and it's like, I'm not putting two and two together. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, you had the phenomenal Kickstarter. Yeah. With the beautiful stuff. Yeah, I remember the UI stuff you had in there looked like it might be on the placeholder side, but I love the physical dice that come in and drop down. Yeah, we did pretty well. Yeah, right. Yeah, Biden did pretty well on Super Tuesday. Yeah, you know, subtle. All right, so do I want him to? Let's see, do I want him to be wide open there? I think I do. Like that. Let's see. Okay, good. Oh, but the problem is I don't know if I'm going to... No, I'm no way I'm going to get this hand all the way to the ground. That's never going to happen. Unless I... Let's see if I cheat it way down. That's going to look terrible, I think. Let's see. Boom. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do quick, down and dirty here. What the heck? Hello. Copy. Paste. There it goes. And the shoulder has to come down even further. God, I don't know if this is going to look like crap here. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, it was V6. Actually, I think that was doing the personal project. That's what I was thinking of. Let's see. Yeah. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. Sweet. Alright, so I need that to have some life here. Kind of roll it a little bit. Boom. Like so. There it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay, that does work. I mean, his shoulder magically slides all over the place, but, you know. If you're going to complain about a shoulder sliding and have no issue with the fact that it's a one-eyed alien gorilla, then, you know, you pick your poison. All right. But I want that to really go wide here. Here, like so. Boom. All right, I think, here's the other thing. I'm going to come up this way. Like it could be bushy. It could be bushy. Oh. Yeah, it could be bushy. Boom, there it goes. Ooh. Didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. Let's see if I come up. Like that. The fur on the back hides the shoulder slide because of its perceived structure is what I meant. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, in hindsight, I think I would have loved to have more control, you know, like they do where you can slide elements of it, like you can in Spine, so it kind of sells like the 3D. I did that a bit with the Tribbles, and I did that with the Glommers some, but this one, because it's so specific, and quite honestly, because this head was covering it, I didn't think it'd be worth the effort of trying to rig it with little controls to make that fur kind of slide back and forth, but... I was talking before too. I mentioned a while back that I was looking at that Spine software, which is a much more detailed tool for doing this kind of 2D stuff. But Spine, for me, at the moment, is just dead. I'm not even going to bother touching it because you have no graph editor, right? You don't have this, right? And if I can't get in and, you know, clean stuff up in the animation without that, then I'm out. So... as soon as the Spine guys actually get that in there, then I'll be happy to revisit. But unfortunately, right now, that means I'm still stuck with Maya, which is a great animation tool, but at least in terms of Maya to Unity, as I talked about before, for some whatever reason, the scale, when you try and scale stuff that has children beneath it, it really butchers stuff up when you bring it into Unity. And I hate trying to do the cleanup on that, so I'm just kind of... not getting the squash and stretch I would love to be playing with instead, but you pick your battles. You spin the wheel, you take your chances. Alright, not like in that motion right here. Yeah, I think here's why. I think that here, really want to push that like big time. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to stop playing. I got a knee pop in here I got to fix. But then I'll stop playing right here. So knee's got to come down like so. So it doesn't overextend. And we got to fix that so it's a little cleaner. 24. There it goes. So generate, I had no idea it was missing that. Did you mention actually where you're located? I remember in your Kickstarter, the currency was not something that I totally recognized, but I didn't quite pick up on location. Norway! There you go. Okay. Nice. I've seen Netflix shows in Norway. That's about my extent of my pathetic knowledge there. That's cool. What's it like up there? I mean, beside the what I assume is the Lillehammer. Oh, really? Is that where you're located? The old Olympic location? Is that where you guys reside? Nah, I assume that was the show. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess that's Netflix's very first original show, right? From the dude that was on Sopranos. You know, I made it like an episode and a half through that one, and I was not a big fan. I guess not many people were, because it only went for a couple seasons, right? And traditionally, Netflix gives shows a better chance than that. But, alright, this one's going to pop in too. Bring that down. But, no, it seems like there was another one that, or was it a movie? Maybe it was like a movie. I'm trying to remember. But yeah, that was funny. He's like, yeah, Lillehammer, it looks beautiful in the Olympics, so I want to be like put there. Yeah, it's like the fish out of water story. It was okay. The idea of it, I think, was better than the execution. Okay. I said I was going to stop messing with this, but I think I know what is bugging me. Here, he's rocking backward, but I'm going to try and see if I can bring him forward. Don't know if this is going to work. Eesh. All right, let me just copy paste. Really? There it goes. It did pretty well, ran for 3 seasons, but a pretty accurate depiction of the small town living here in Norway. Oh, okay. I guess that is 3 years, as I understand it, is sort of like for Netflix is after that the show gets a lot more expensive. Because I mean I talked about it before. I worked on Santa Clarita Diet, and I had a lot of fun working on season 3, and I was hoping to work on season 4, but then they canceled it. But the explanation was that I guess the way the contracts are structured, that after 3 seasons they get a lot more royalties, and I think their rates go up significantly. So I mean I think the show has to be a really, really big hit, House of Cards kind of type hit, before they're willing to take it on for more seasons. They better renew Stranger Things, man. That's all I gotta say. Stranger Things better get another season. Otherwise, I'm cutting Netflix off. Oh, that's better. Okay. So yeah, the coming forward thing was not a terrible idea. They sort of took Lillehammer as far as they could, I believe. Oh yeah. Without giving too many spoilers, do you want to I mean, did it have a full-on arc for the character? Or, I mean, did he learn more than 2 words while he was there? I'd assume so. There it goes. Yeah. Just need to cheat this down more. Yeah, they did. Okay. It's still around. Maybe I'll come back to it. I have shows like that. I've done that before too, where I've watched the first couple episodes and just completely not gotten it, and then come back and revisited, and then still actually really enjoyed it. It's not really my type of show either. Yeah. There's been ones, though. I mean, there's like some that, especially if I've like friends recommend it, then I'll try and come back and revisit. But I'm trying to remember, there's one that I went back. Oh, Magicians. Magicians is one where I watched the first episode and I just really wanted to hurt the lead guy, right? Mr. Floppy Hair, in Magicians. I just like, he was like such an annoying slacker loser kind of character, and I just really wanted to hurt him, I didn't sympathize with him. I didn't really care for him. And then my friends are like, no, you're not understanding. It's so cool. And then, so I went back to it, watched another episode, and yeah, I was out again. So, but no, there's other shows. I'm trying to remember one that like I didn't initially click with, but then came back and got into it later. Haven't seen that one, but I've had experiences like that. Watching, I don't know about you, I'm watching, the wife and I are watching, Altered Carbon Season 2. Don't know if you've had a chance to watch any of that. Obviously, I won't get no spoilers, I promise no spoilers, but because of the very nature of the show, the way the characters design is kind of interesting, that, just the first season, okay, it's interesting that, you can have, like, big change-ups, right, because of the notion of the discs, and the sleeves, as they call it, the bodies. So I mean, it's kind of interesting that you can have that switcheroo with performers and that kind of stuff, and it still makes total sense. But for season 2, for me, and I think my wife too, it started off a little bit kind of like, I mean, it's a lot of the same, but a lot that felt really different, and it didn't click at first. But now we're like 3 episodes in, and we're definitely warming up to it now. So, much more into it, I think. It's. I think some of the characters are starting to gel quite a bit. But yeah. I mean, the season 1 was good, but for me, the whole Farnsworth, what it was, the character that he's investigating the murder, the big murder thing, the whole, like, that whole thread I thought was like, I didn't like it. I was happier when they went to one of the other storylines, right? I mean, anytime Poe was in there, I was totally digging it and that kind of stuff, and all the sub stories that went along with that. But the main investigation storyline, I was never really a big fan of. But this one doesn't seem to have that in season 2, which I'm happy about. Yeah, Poe was awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the first time he showed up, I was not really happy about him, right? I was not digging the character, but once they sort of fleshed him out a little bit, it's kind of like he became almost like a puppy dog, right? One of the most endearing characters on the show for sure, right? So, yeah, I like him. But yeah, and then the actor, it's funny because the actor that played Takeshi in season 1, was from a couple different things. He was in The Killing, right, where he played like a street smart cop kind of thing, right? Like he was total attitude kind of thing. And then he was the RoboCop remake, and then House of Cards, he played sort of like the dream GOP candidate, right? The war hero with the beautiful wife and the perfect kids kind of thing. And it's funny because when I first saw him in The Killing, I was kind of like, okay, this guy's a bit of a one-note wonder. But then I saw him in RoboCop, and it's kind of like, oh, he's actually got some range. And then I saw him in House of Cards, and it's like, holy crap. He's like completely invisible, right? Totally different character altogether. And then, of course, once he comes into Altered Carbon, right? I liked him in that. But actually, my wife didn't care for him as much, right? She didn't like his performance that much. But and she liked the Takeshi, the Asian actor, better, but only because he was doing good kung fu, I guess. But all right, see if I'm okay with this now. Okay, I think I'm done here. At this point, I think I'm nitpicking. I want to get here. I want to get a little higher. That's my only thing here. Boom. Slam this. See if I can cheat it down more like that. How about this? Because it's just I'm still feeling like I'm not feeling enough of a range here. Boom. Like that. a little further. About that there. And then split the difference for here. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, there's this big jump back here, but then we're basically cross-fading into another animation, so I can live with that. I don't know what it is about... Oh, there, Joel Kinnaman. There you go. But he falls a bit into the background for me. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of similar to the way my wife felt as well. I'm fine with all his performances. Yeah. Yeah. That's an interesting take. I don't know if I'd argue that, too. Yeah. Well, I mean, so I won't talk on it, but I mean, I'm curious after you jump into season 2 stuff, right? And see where they go with that and see what your assessment is, right? I mean, because it's always a challenge because, you know, they don't really clarify on the show, right, how much of the, you know, the disc is actually controlling the sleeve, right? You know, I mean, is there filters so like the sleeve kind of has some mannerisms and stylings that are particular to that sleeve, or is that performer supposed to be acting like the original guy, you know, Takeshi back in the day, right? Because if that is the case, then, you know, then yeah, it's not really a great performance because it's not, you know, feeling like that actor. But I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be. And then, yeah, going back to Stranger Things, they've already like done the teaser for season 4 with a nice little spoiler there, which was nice. But no idea what the release date is for that. But anxious. All right, you know what? One more look. All right, I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm just futzing for no reason at this point, I think. So let's go export selections. And now we're going to do the look down. There we go. So let's bounce back. Like so. Okay. Animation. Ape. And this is look down. Model 0.25. Apply. Right. Oops. Let me change this animation. Right here. Look down. I'm way behind, but trying to find some new stuff to mix in, right? Instead of watching the same things. Babylon Berlin. Is it Berlin? Babylon Berlin, right? I watched the first episode of that today. And I realized already in season 2. It's funny because just from the little snippets and teasers I saw from it, originally I thought it was basically sort of like a musical that all takes place in like a dance hall, you know, in that, you know, World War II era. But after watching the first episode, it's like, oh no, there's a lot more going on there. Okay, there's a lot more. Seems like muscle memory is a thing in this show, and also probably brain interfacing. So I think it's the pineal gland that is affected. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, that could be right. My wife actually listened to the audiobooks from the Altered Carbon, but I think she listened to them so long ago that she can't quite remember specifics. But yeah, that could be true. But yeah, Babylon Berlin. I think that's the right order. Pretty fun show so far. They introduce a ton of characters in the first episode, and they start to have a little crossover towards the end. But could be good. Could be interesting. It had a really, what was it, like 8.1 on IMDb. That's what, I don't know about you, but that's my thing now, right? Is the fact that, need to check that out. There are so many shows I need to watch. I'm the same way. But, so, yeah, kind of like I was talking on Monday, where I will actually go to that website and look at how long a game takes to finish, so I know what kind of time investment, if I can afford it. And the same thing with, like, all the shows now is, like, I won't just fire up a show, right? Even if they show me a little preview, I go to IMDb and it's kind of like, okay, what's the Metacritic rating on it and what's the user rating? And if it's like, if it's like north of 7, then I'll consider it, and then I'll usually scroll down and figure out with the 1 stars if there's like a theme in the 1 stars or why they hate it. If it's something like legit, then I'll kind of go, oh, you know what? Maybe I won't bother. I've done that. I've put shows on my list, looked it up, and then removed it from the list for that very reason. But yeah, just at lunchtime. I always, knock something out while at lunch. I prefer shows that has ended so I can plan out the watch. If you have, okay, I got a recommendation. If you have Amazon, it was a Starz series called Counterpart with J.K. Simmons, right? Whom, to be honest, I've never been a really big J.K. Simmons fan because I always thought he was always J. Jonah Jameson, that over-the-top kind of, and of course now he's like the farmer's insurance guy, right? He's all over those commercials. But just the first episode of watching Counterpart, I realized how good of an actor he really is. And that was one that I got into watching before I looked and found out if, it had any kind of resolution. And it ended up getting 2 seasons and canceled before it got a 3rd season. But I'm happy to say that I felt completely content with the way Counterpart ends at the end of season 2. Just absolutely brilliantly written show, and I mean, just a ton of characters, but some amazingly good dialogue, and J.K. Simmons is just absolutely amazing in that one. Yeah, highly recommend that one. That is honestly probably one of the best most enjoyable shows, right? I mean, it starts off as like a Cold War spy kind of story, but I do like J.K. Simmons. Cool, then you'll really enjoy it. But there's a twist to it that comes up really early, and it's kind of like, that is fun. No spoilers from that point on, but give it a shot. Really enjoyed that one. Might even go back and watch that one again with my wife. I've done that a couple of times too, right? The funniest example was I was watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was burning through that pretty fast. I get the screeners, and I'd watch through the season pretty fast. And I could never get my wife into watching an episode. And I finally, after the show is coming up on its final season, I finally got her. It's like, look, you want to have something after dinner we can watch, like an episode? It's only 45 minutes. We could just watch an episode after dinner together so we can have something interesting. We watch one episode, and then she's like, okay, we'll watch one more. We went the entire run in like 2.5 months. So she, and now she's like totally addicted. Now she like dresses as Agent May, Melinda May. She's Asian, so she can like pull it off. But yeah, so she went from years of having no interest in watching the show to just completely absorbing it. So that's great. Yeah. So I'm hoping Counterpart would do the same thing, but I'm not sure. She is a nerd, so she loved the whole comic book kind of aspect of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and especially if there's a lot of fighting, then she's always on board for it. But I'm gonna see if we can do that. We're finishing. We got to finish season 2 of Altered Carbon first, of course. Where's my? Oh, there it is. Look down. Okay, and let me add. Look down. So, let's see, look forward. So I do just done looking? Okay. Excuse me. So, right there at 30. And we'll add animation event. We'll say done looking, like so. Be right back. Need to get some coffee. Go for it, man. I'll be here. For a little while longer. Wow, is it 3:45 already? Time has flown. I've been very unproductive. That's not true. I've gotten a few things done. All right, so let's go ahead and put, look down back in there. We can take out look forward. So let's see if this doesn't look terrible. I have so much faith in my own work. All right, here we go. Ooh. Oh, God. I hate to say it, but it looks terrible. No, it doesn't register at all. Really? That's just bad. Okay. Rawr. Nope. Unfortunately, that looks like crap. No. All right. I got to revisit that. I hate to say it, but that's just wrong. Back brewing. Yep. I'm all about the diet soft drinks myself. Not a big coffee drinker. Not a coffee drinker, period. But yeah, I got my Diet Coke and my Diet 7-Up to keep me going. All right. Yeah, let's see. Where are you? How many hours ahead of me? Are you like what? About 9 hours ahead? Let's see. I'm at 3:47 here myself. All right. So I tell you what. In case I butcher this totally, I'll version up because I got a bad feeling. Oh, 9? Okay. 9 hours ahead? Or, yeah. 10, 11, 12. Wait, if that's true, then you're already after midnight. No wonder you're running. No wonder you're making some coffee. Yeah, 9 hours ahead. Okay, yeah. So you're already past the witching hour. Yep. Coffee is definitely a mandate kind of thing. All right. So, okay. Sure am. All right. So, let me ask you about that, if you don't mind me asking. So, I mean, what kind of hours are you doing? I mean, like for me, example, I don't have like a 5-day work week. I basically, if there's not something that I have to do, right? If I'm not doing anything with the wife, then I'm working, right? I mean, that's the thing about being a one-person company is that I'm always kind of, the boss wins out, right? Saying that, you need to be getting this done. But how's that work for you guys? I mean, do you have like a set schedule? Do you have like fixed timeline or that kind of thing? Or you just guys are just, I don't know if you're trying to push on any kind of, milestone here or if you're just banging away. Or maybe you're night owl. I'm not sure. Been doing that for the past 15 years. Okay, 10 years for me. But, yeah. And if you're like me, I mean, it's an easy sell because I really do enjoy doing this stuff. But, yeah. Okay. So it's not like you have something pressing. It's just, no, this is the way I work. So, yeah, we're definitely, I can't imagine doing anything else anymore. Yeah. I'm still happy to do animation jobs, right? When those come up, for sure, because that definitely helps subsidize what I'm doing here, until one of these games actually makes enough money that I can, say no to some of the animation work. But yeah, I mean, I really do. Although I am very envious that, I mean, I know you have a very small team, but I'm envious of the fact that you actually have a team. I have a couple of guys that have contributed art, and I have one guy that's doing music, but I would love to share the burden more, right? I'm just, I look forward to having people, I feel like it gets, so much more progress, and also just, people that can do this stuff better than me, for sure, right? In, certain areas, for sure. So let's see if this works. Just really let this kind of register big time. Yeah, it is good. I've done several projects solo. Yeah. So, yeah, you understand what it's like. Because then it becomes the classic, whatever you are weakest at is going to be the thing that you're going to end up putting the most time in because, it's not what you do. So it takes you longer to accomplish it. And, it's painful because, that's not what you're good at. So it's sort of like the double negative. You work twice as hard to get so-so results, right? Boom. All right, so let's. Okay, it might be better. Let's see. Do I need that to be more like here? Yeah. Alright, so then just kind of let these hang down. Alright, let's see if that looks better, because I was hating that last one. It just did not register well at all. Part of it is also because that the fingers, the layering, it didn't go the way I thought it would. So let's go, that is look down. Yes. Good. Alright, here we go back to Unity. And then look down, we kill that. He's been updated. Like so. Oops. Ah. Get rid of that one. Drop this one in. Look down there. Go to animation. There. 30. Good. Nope. Done looking. Alright. See if this sucks less. Yeah, okay, that's better. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now the banging hands are reading better, I think. Johnny, you can offer your thoughts, buddy. But, so specifically what I'm looking at is right here, bang, right? That kind of just that frustration, like, you know, why are you not where I want you to be? Like here, rawr, like that's his big, I'm going to charge at you. That reads well. Cool, thanks, man. Like that. Don't know why he's not turning now. It's inconsistent. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. There he does. I think it hinges on, woo. Yeah, where it samples it. I think that sample is coming at a different time, maybe. Maybe that's it, because he's not doing it there. But if I do it here, when he starts to come forward, oops, crap. No, I didn't do it there either. Weird. God, I got to dig into that code more. Oh, that's kind of funny. It does kind of look like he like jumps down. He's like, "Where'd you go?" So maybe I can like say it's that. Where is he? Right? So I guess it's not a total fail. Squish. Got the gems. That is what I thought originally. Maybe lean into that a bit. Yeah, okay, cool. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Nice. Control S. All right. I'm going to leave that like it is. All right. So go ahead and hit Control S on that. Okay, nothing has changed there. Good. All right. So I think what I might do is stop down for a second because I'm really anxious. January, you can probably relate to this, right? So because I'm doing like, you know, the multiple hats, I've also been, the reason why I didn't get much progress in the animation is because I've been trying to revise my website, which I don't know about you guys. I assume you guys are rolling your own in terms of websites. I guess you probably don't farm that out, but you know, I don't do this well, so it takes me a long time, but I started like a day and a half ago and I kind of bang it through. It's just I needed to update it because the old website is looking a little long in the tooth, and so I was working on this, but kind of anxious to push on with this at the moment. So like this is the main page, news page, and then I have like the games page here, right, with the rollovers, like so. And then the cool thing, what I'm really anxious to start playing with is this program allows me to do that parallax scroll with the graphics, right? And I'm kind of curious. That's what I was doing right before I started doing the stream, and I went back to the animation since I was doing that before, but kind of want to play with that. So I've already got this set up where I have like this, right? So the idea would be, I used to do web development a long time ago. Now I do as little as possible. My wife actually used to like code it all by hand. She's just crazy. But yeah, I'm using Xara, web designer, which is good enough. I think it works pretty well for me. But so my thought here is the fact that that was my reality back when too. Yeah. So yeah, so the idea would be like it's like only this part is visible, but then as you scroll down, the screen kind of like scrolls along with it. So this is actually longer than what is visible initially. And then the cool thing is what I want to do is have like the characters, and they're super big right now, I'm going to drop them into place, but they actually like move, right? So like then process of a jump, right? And you get to scroll and watch them move as you scroll up and down. That's what I'm hoping to accomplish. But tell you what, I'm going to take these guys and save them off as backups. And sounds cool. Yeah, I hope so. I don't really have an idea of how large I'm going to make this yet. So I guess that's, before I start doing that stuff, I should probably get a sense of that. So tell you what, let's go ahead and save this as a PNG. Web page, a scrolling image, Tribble Troubles. Let me say background. Yeah, and it's so stupid because, I mean, I played with this program years ago, and I have not played with it in a while, so I was going to the trouble of trying to streamline the website as much as possible. So I was making all the images JPEG, right? Only to find out that Xara converts it to JPEG, right? So it's taking my JPEGs and recompressing it into JPEGs a second time. So I was taking a double hit on the compression. So then I had to go back and re-export all my graphics as PNGs, so I could not suffer that nasty compression hit. So let's go. Let's see. It's gonna be on the page, but I'll just do it TT background. Scroll. Okay. So we got that. So let's come over here. Here's my Tribble Trouble page, and I'm going to just go ahead for the time being. I'm going to drop this down here. Boom, boom, boom. Mouse off. Those are the top ones. Bring them down. Be right back. Coffee is brewed. Go get your coffee, man. It's after midnight. You need it. All right, man. Okay, so let's go file import. All right, fingers crossed. Let's see how this goes. Images. Shoot, where did I put it? Backgrounds. That ain't it. Come on, dummy. Where'd you save it? PNG. Right. Webpage images. Scrolling game images. There it is. Images. Scrolling game images. Tribble Troubles. There it is. Would be. Yeah. Go ahead. All right. So I'm gonna resize. Like so. I'm going to put it in the back like that, so he's behind there. Or maybe not. Maybe he's like here. Like that. Okay. Oh, no. So, do that. Alright. So, here's where we get into the animation. Alright, scroll animation. Let's see, parallax, speed, like that. Let's see what that does. Okay, oh, but so it stays where it is though. Ooh, that should be a PNG. That should have alpha to it. That's not good. I gotta tell it to fix that. Okay. So I thought I actually scrolled the image. Because I mean, I have a larger image, so I thought it was going to scroll through it. Can make it sticky. Apply. Okay, it doesn't like that. So maybe I can't do what I'm thinking I want it to do. Reveal. Let's see. No, I guess it's not. Scroll. Crap. Okay, I guess I can't do what I had in my head. I guess you can't take an image and just slide through it. Crap. Okay, that kind of takes the fun out of what I had in my head. Still do it, but not exactly what I originally was thinking. Okay, so if I have to use a fixed image, let's start with that and see what we can do here. So just play with this for the time being. Guess I can put him behind here. Like so. That's pretty good. Yeah. And then we gotta move everything down. Yeah, so this is R&D time. This is nothing's in stone here. Welcome back. So yeah, unfortunately I thought what I was able to do was actually just take like a subset of like that image and scroll through the image, but unfortunately that's not a reality. But what I can do is I can just go ahead and make him sticky. He should stay anyways, but tell you what, maybe if I make him like this length. So, like that. And then what I can do is make the characters scroll. So maybe I don't want him to be like that. Okay. So, once again, experimentation time. So, don't know. Should I have it flush against this? Maybe like that? Maybe. Okay, so then what I could do is have like the name, Tribble Troubles, and then the Tribble and the ape all kind of move in a parallax as you scroll. So, oh, he's, oh, crap. Okay, I don't want sticky. Nope. Oops. It's off. Apply. Okay. By the way, I live in Tosenberg. Oh, that's right. You didn't actually say. I forgot you. That was a question at some point. It's where Thor moved after the events of the Infinity War. Oh yeah, where he's hanging out, right, with the bit of the belly, right? That was a really funny moment, actually. That's great. Okay. Tonsberg. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Tonsberg or Tonsberg? I'm guessing it's more like Tonsberg. That's cool. And I'm you're getting really close. Okay. But yeah, so I'm guessing obviously you have some like fun time winters, right? But I mean, do you have like decent summers, or is it more like Canada where it's like for 2 days? Let's see. Okay, so if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go ahead. So I know what that's doing now. So we can take this guy and start sizing him correctly. Excuse me. So I don't know if I can actually do it at an angle. Probably can't. It's probably just going to be vertical. It is pretty Canada-like. I thought that was a safe guess. All right. So I'm going to do that. So right now, position doesn't matter. I'm going to do that in a second. So this is just about scaling. So let's do this. Tribble is a little excessively large there. Okay, so we have him, and then of course the actual Tribble Troubles title itself. So let's bring that in here, get that sized up correctly. You can see how anxious I am because this is like a new toy. I'm trying to see if I can like do this the way I have it in my head. I think it'd be kind of cool if the you know, the stuff kind of interacts a little bit. So let's go back here. Whoa, SBC, Tribbles, images, logo text, PNG, got it. Copy, done, paste. Whoa, humongous. Yeah, so I could just put him like over the side here, right? And he's going to do a scroll as well, just at a different speed. That is the thing about wearing many hats. The people that do tend to find a lot of joy in trying new ones. Yeah, totally true, man. Unless it kicks you in the teeth, right? And then you're just hating life. You know, because, I mean, I'm not a programmer. Never have been. So when I first started in Unity 10 years ago, yeah, lots and lots of swearing. You know, because nothing made sense. And that's just the very nature of it. But, you know, after a decade, I know enough that I can basically fumble my way around. And usually I don't get stymied for too long. But yeah, I mean, if I see the pieces coming together, I mean, like even this program, I had to sort of like wrap my head around it, the way it behaves a little bit. Not this, sorry, but my web design program. So let's do a drop shadow on him, do a bit of a distance, like so. That's pretty good. Yeah, Unity is a great way to get into coding, though. That's true. And then, I mean, I had the immediate feedback helps. Yeah, but when I started a decade ago, I had the joy of UnityScript. So I'd actually worked on my first game. My first game I did in a totally different game engine called Stone Trip, Shiva 3D, and it was using Lua. And Lua was great because Lua is basically like basic language 2.0. So, you know, and I dabbled in BASIC before, so I was able to jump into Lua pretty easily and was able to make my first game. And then when it's time to switch over to Unity, I was able to go from Lua to UnityScript, right, which was JavaScript-ish, right, and then make that step. And, you know, for the first 3 or 4 games, you know, it was all UnityScript, right? And then they started phasing it out, and then I had to make the jump into C#. Yeah, I remember Shiva. Oh, you do? Although never been a fan of Lua. Well, you know, as a non-coder, right, you know, I loved it because it was much more forgiving, right, and easier to pick up. But yeah, but somebody that actually knows what they're doing, I could understand kind of going, yeah, no. So, okay, good. So I got my pieces. That's when kind of like visualizing it. So let's do this. Let's bake in that drop shadow for this guy. Merge, copy, new, paste. Get rid of the background. Bye-bye. Save PNG. Oops, not logo text. Now we're going to go back. Way back into here. Scary robot. Web page. Version 10. Whoa, that ain't it. Images. Scrolling images. Tribble Trouble. Logo. There we go. But yeah, I mean, well, the thing about Shiva though, it's still actually the thing about Shiva 3D that's superior to Unity even now was the fact that I don't know how they did it, but whereas Unity takes the animation, excuse me, and treats it like, you know, like JPEG images, right? They compress the crap out of it, right? And as an animator, I hate the results, right? I look at the animation that comes into Unity, and the way it shakes and stuff, and the fact that it kills and compresses all the frames, right? But Shiva did something, and I guess they kind of treated it in like a PNG fashion, right? Where they got rid of redundancies, but still kept all the data intact, right? So my first game, I had 7.5 minutes worth of animation, and the file size was still like 35 meg. Or no, actually it's like 30 meg, right? And just the animation was fluid, perfect, right? And then when I moved over to Unity and rewrote it, and it was funny because, excuse me, I asked the Unity guys, and I don't know, I've never had good luck talking to Unity programmers at some of these things, because I'm trying to explain the situation, right? And I'm kind of going, look, this is what it looks like in, Shiva, which is not a great, game engine by any stretch of the imagination, but here's the animation looks like. And then when I go into Unity, this is what Unity does with it. And his response was, well, then just, if you don't want that jitter, then just do it uncompressed. And it's kind of like, that's not an option. If I go uncompressed, then my file size suddenly becomes 500 meg. He's like, well, then turn on compression. It's like, okay, you're just going to be a jerk. Okay. So that was the last time I bothered. And I just, I learned to love the jitter. That's all I could do, right? It was accept the fact that I'm going to have, jitter in my animation. I can, if it's really bad, then I'll like boost the, or reduce the amount of compression and boost the file size. But yeah, that was a short conversation, a non-productive one. Right, so then grab this guy. That sucks. Well, no one else complains, right? Everyone else comes at it as, well, it's reality, it's fine, it's the way it is, that's fine. But, there's a way to do it, obviously, because Shiva did it, right? And it's not like, well, they just didn't compress it. It's like, well, then if they didn't compress it, how is the game with 7.5 minutes worth of detailed character animation still only 30 meg in size, right? And this is the other thing too, is that it ran at 30 frames a second on an iPhone 1, and it was a real-time 3D animated character, right? So total kudos for Shiva for that, right? Not much else, right? I abandoned it shortly thereafter, but at least for that one particular aspect, right? That was really nice. I did write a keyframe redundancy remover at some point. Don't know if I still have it around. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm surprised that. And once again, I guess because I come at it from an animator point of view. I guess I'm one of the few that looks at it and cringes, right? But I was gonna say I'm surprised no one's actually thought about doing that to create an alternative approach, right? That allows you to get a better performance. But yeah, I guess I'm just barking at the moon for that. All right. So let's see, what am I doing here? So this is Ape and Tribble. Copy, new, paste, like so. Bye-bye. Same here, I cringe that like crazy. Oh, okay, good. So I'm not the only one. Good. Yeah, the worst example I have lately is here I'll give you a perfect example. And no one's mentioned it, right? No one's ever pointed it out, but I see it perpetually. So in this case, it is the alien cats, right? The space cats, as I call them. So if you go, let's see, go open scene. Space cat. Cat red shirt number 1. I think I still have a locator that's just muted. Walking. I think. Let's see. Hopefully this is going to be a simple thing. Controller. Maybe not. Let's see. It is especially bad on contact points, feet and hands. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to demo here. So, for example, let's go that and turn off my control layer. Right. So, and I don't know. Let me get this as linear. like so. All right, so let's make sure. Okay, he's slipping like crazy right now. All right, let's do it this way. This is one of the things of why Maya rules, because you can make real-time adjustments while it's playing. So let's do it like that. Still some slip in there. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it is on my end. Let's see. Huh. That's interesting. I thought I had it locked down. Okay, maybe I'm making an idiot of myself here. Uh-oh. Let's see. Yeah, it's a linear line. Okay, so that should be locked in. Okay, so let's go back to my controller. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. It's interesting. Plants. Because, okay, he literally is a linear move there. So, let's see. Huh. All right, I'm going to go for 10. There. All right. So, kill him. Delete. Delete. It's all linear. Delete. We especially avoided animation for Tailspire for saving time on topology and rigging, but for 3D, I've been having a lot of fun animating inside of Aketsu lately. It is missing some features, but is a lot of fun to animate in. Did you mention that one before? That I'm not familiar with. 3D animation tool for artists. Nope. This is new to me. Nice. Is it open source or is it like demo? I don't see any purchase page. That's always the first thing I do is like, okay, how much is it? Nice. You made it comfortable. Download. Press jobs. Nothing that's saying it's selling it. Huh. Interesting. It is not open source, unfortunately. Lord. Tomasel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Here you go. Nice. Perfect catch. Good toss. Well done. This is nice, man. Okay, I'm going to bookmark this and check this out later. Because I'm liking the controls I'm seeing there. You know, I've played with Blender before. Nice. Yeah, nice toss, man. And just not really too enamored with it myself. Oh, nope. That's not good. That's a miss. That's a unhappy penny. Blender's a tough one to get into. Yeah, I played with it. To be honest, the last time I played with it was like a million years ago. When they had, I don't even know if they still have this, but you could do like mouse gestures to try and select stuff, and it seemed like there was 20 different people designing Blender in 20 different ways, and there was no unity in terms of the approach on how to do anything. So actually, I'm wasting my time here. I'm going to let that slide. Rigged game. Yeah, Penny. She knows how to be bought. You know. All right. So let me see if I can import this and see if I can pull this off. What's going on? I've tried on multiple occasions. The 2.8 update did help a lot, though. Yeah, I read that 3.0 came out, but didn't seem to like add that much to it. Let's see. But so easy to go back to Max and my Max. Okay, yeah, Max is like the one program I never really even jumped into. I mean, all my years, I did XSI, I did Max, I did Messiah. There was a TV series that we actually, because they want to render in Lightwave, and I told them let's do it in Messiah because it'll be cheap. But yeah, that's scale them down a little bit. Try it like that. Let's see if he's like here, like so. I don't know if you even heard of Messiah, but it started off as a plugin for Lightwave and became its own program. And we did a TV series for the Discovery Channel called Animal Planet, where we animated various dinosaurs throughout time. And it worked. It did what we needed it to, but it was definitely a challenge. Actually, I used it twice. Sorry, I did. I used it for, there was a straight-to-video movie called Without a Paddle 2, Nature's Calling, and we animated squirrels with it. Autodesk buying XSI and killed it was such a shame. I totally agree, dude. I totally agree. I mean, but, you know, they wanted to be able to control everything, and, you know, XSI was still out there. I think they bought it originally because they liked the particle simulator, but then they just turned around and just nuked it. Which, I mean, I thought XSI was better than Max, in my opinion, but I never really jumped into Max much. So if we go Shift F5 now, and we scroll, it does nothing, right? So now if we take this, oops, let's do one at a time. Do ape, and we go web animation, scroll speed. Let's see, like that. Parallax, apply. I have no idea if that speed is correct or not, but let's try this real quick. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna duck out for a second, quick restroom break, but hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. There you go. See, it's all in the wrist. It's all in the how you launch it. Yeah, it was just a little program I threw together a while back, you know, because I play catch with it in the backyard, and it's just, I thought it'd be fun to record some stuff, almost make my, like, I describe it as my own, like, Laserdisc video game kind of thing. Here, I'll try my luck. $1:30 in the morning, and I'm tossing virtually on a random guy's Twitch stream. Boom. There it is. There you go. Well, welcome, man. Let's see. Sounds like we're in the same time zone. One last time. Yeah. I'm hanging out here in Vegas myself, so I'm way behind you guys. I'm still, what, 4:20 my time. There you go. Nice. Total of 30 points. That should put you on the leaderboard. There you go. Yeah. We're in the future. You guys, and on so many levels, yes. All right. So let's go web animation, reveal speed. Okay, I'm not sure which direction I should go with this. I'll just crank it and see how wrong that is. There it goes. Cool. Interesting. Wonder what cuts him off there. I'm not sure. So if we put him way up here, like so. Yep, then he's going into there. Alright, so that's wrong. So let's put him back. Just make his scroll speed not as much. So if we dial it way down like so. Oh, wrong way. Alright, I'm learning. So we go this way, and that should... There it goes. That's kind of cool. Like that. Alright, and then Tribble animation, scroll, speed, parallax. He's gonna be even more. Go apply like so. F5. Huh. Cool. Make a trip at 31 from +12 to -12, celebrating New Year every hour. Austria. Austria and Norway. Nice collection. Yeah, you guys got the cool places. I'm in the boring little town known as Las Vegas. So let's drop that down. Top corners. Like so. Now, I think I might actually make him bigger, since I can get away with that. A lot of sand, I hear. That is the most notable thing I can think of about Vegas. Yes, I describe it as there's plenty of beach property, just not as much water. Nothing else comes. How much degree is it there? Summer whole year? No, actually, that funny you mentioned that, because I was in Los Angeles for 12 years, and I moved out here almost 9 years ago. And that is the one thing I didn't realize, is that Las Vegas actually has winters. We actually drop down to like the 30s. I mean, you know, for Celsius, we drop down to 0. You know, which I didn't know, right? I mean, I came expecting, you know, 120 degree Fahrenheit summers, right? Which I'm fine with, because it's, you know, the proverbial dry heat. There's no humidity. So it's hot, but it really does not feel that hot to me. But the winter times caught me by surprise. I was not expecting it to be that chilly. Sounds like the middle of summer. Brr. Okay, but I'm a total wuss, man. I grew up in the southern region of the United States, which basically means that you have hot and hotter and lots of humidity. Basically, it's like a jungle, just with concrete. So, whoa. Wow. So if you scroll it like crazy, it just kind of pops. That's not good. Okay, so let me see if that's just something that's on that one, or if that's the way it's going to be. Oh no, it works better. Okay, that's Chrome, it works better. Good. That's pretty slick. It's actually going wee. All right. So let me tweak that a little bit more. I lived in Kansas for a while, also in El Salvador. Oh, okay. Kansas was fairly dry, although El Salvador was humid. Yeah, El Salvador and Atlanta kind of have a little bit in common there, but not quite. No, Atlanta was not like that much, but yeah, El Salvador. Wow, that's some serious heat and humidity for sure. Honestly, I don't like USA at all, but I do really want to visit Silicon Valley at least once. Nothing personal, just I don't like the mentality. Fair enough, dude. No offense taken. Silicon Valley is interesting. My brother-in-law actually lives up there, and I've been up there a few times. I've been to some GDCs, not lately, but yeah, it's it's a. Do I like that? But yeah, it's. I mean, I love all the tech up there for sure. All right. So I guess I could just play with the speed and all this kind of stuff, but I can kind of cheat him over like so and have him maybe kind of going faster. I just want a shift in the speed so they're separate. So let's go apply like that real quick. Almost wrapping up here. Yeah. Whoops, too much. Unless I make him a little higher. Like that. Web properties. Oops, wrong thing. Animation. Like that. Apply, done. Close. A little more separation between the two. This is kind of fun. I like this. There it goes. He's kind of going through the log there, but I can fix that by pushing him up at the beginning. Like so. And then maybe have him not quite go quite so far. Web animation. A lot of it would disappear in the form of rent, though. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. Silicon Valley? Absolutely, man. That's it. It's insane. It is absolutely. And I mean, well, Los Angeles was bad, but you know, Silicon Valley was just, it's nightmarish. People in Norway also freaking out about Corona. Let's see. A little bit more. Apply, done. 430. Ah, shoot. So close, but no. So let's do this. Let's go, which way do we go? This way? Apply. And then Mr. Ape. We'll dial him down even more. Oh. Let's say you pay $3K a month just for rent, which is more than average, so you still got like $5K for your life. Well, yeah, but that's if you're getting 400K. That's if you're a CEO, I guess. Not so much. We've got cases here now as well, but people seem pretty calm about it. Some of us are calm, some of us are freaking out here. Web animation. A buddy of mine just emailed me today. He's over in Arizona. He said that the Costco is like all the toilet paper's gone. Really, the positions I took a look at were between 100 and 600. Okay, well that's a range. Obviously, I just Googled and I'm not aware of the real employment situation. Yeah, I mean, it obviously it's gonna depend on the Aaron Simpson. Aaron, what up, buddy? How's it going? All right, it's close, but it's gotta do a little more. So web animation. I wish there was easier way to like tweak this. I'm okay. Cool. So I finished up the animation stuff I want to do, so I went back to some web design stuff that I'm playing with, trying to add like scrolling characters to my web page here. Oh, that's perfect. There it goes. There we go. Nice to hear from at least some chill dude. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just not following closely enough, but it seems to me that it's a situation where, you know, I mean, there's more lethal stuff out there, you know. Doing some blocks and touching up some stuff. Cool. Blocks. Your 3D block stuff? Art blocks? Let's see. I think that's pretty good. From a game. Cool. Welcome back, man. Boom. Alright, there you go. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to have the ape going a little faster there. But not by much. I did like how Trump did contradict his own statements during the press conference. It got me hard. Hey, whatever floats your boat, buddy. Yeah, we're going to have some fun elections coming up here in the not too distant future. Animation. Reveal scroll. So I think if I go this way, he's going to go faster. I think that's right. Yep, too much. Which game are you working on, Aaron? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely... Politics are definitely my own subject. So all I said was that it would be an interesting election. But, yeah, yeah. Yep. Religion, sex, and politics. That is an entirely different stream. Was there a case in history that a president wasn't elected in midterm? I can't remind. You mean like only the only got like one go round? Yeah, most recently was Bush. Bush only had one term, so it does happen. You get one term. Carter as well. There you go. Yeah, there's a couple. Let's see. I went too much, so I'm going to dial it back to there. See if that's what I need. I'm going to put in the text. At 16-bit. Yeah, there you go. Cool. There he goes. Check it out. Good little scrolling action there. Sounds like my kind of jam. Alright, so I'm going to put my text in here, and then I'm going to call this part done. Oh, that was a miss. File. Import. Nice scroll. Thanks. Yeah, it's kind of a cool look. I'm going to do that for all the games. So there's like a little activity there. And then, so the last thing is... Don't do that to me. Oh, she's not outside my door. Normally she's bugging me at this point. Let me know that it's time to go do it for real. So, Tribble Troubles, we'll do that, and then put, oops, let's put him, excuse me, about there, and do the same for him. Web animation, let's scroll. Tribble Troubles, that name. Oh? Are you familiar with Tribbles? Let's try that. Yeah. I never know. Oh, it's not doing nuts. Success. No, not at all. Okay, quick introduction. Yeah, it's sort of like it's an age test kind of thing. People normally under like 40 or so. Tribbles. Star Trek. Okay, so Tribbles come from a classic episode of the old TV series Star Trek. They're cute little furry creatures that would make good pets, except for the fact that there's really bad tendency of like eating all the grain that they find on ships. So they tend to be more pest than pet. And you get to play as a Tribble, which, and then before you ask, yes, I actually do have a license. I have a license agreement that allows me to use Tribbles, but only Tribbles. Nothing else pretty much in Star Trek universe. My wife's favorite Star... Oh, really? It's your... So yeah, I was fortunate enough to actually strike up a conversation with David Gerald, who actually wrote the original screenplay, and he has a company called Tribble Toys, and they have the agreement with CBS. So I partnered up with them, which allows me to make a game about tribbles without getting CBS suing me, right? So that's the roundabout story. Tell you what, if you want, rather than inundate you with the game again, here you go. I'll show you the gameplay trailer real quick, which I'm happy to show off since I just finished it 2 days ago. So if you don't mind, for those that have seen it before, sorry. But show us. Coming up here. Here we go. Let me make sure I got the audio cranked so you can hear it proper. There you go. Did you know they did a sequel to it in Deep Space Nine? Yeah, exactly. It's actually been in several of the TV series. It's also been in the J.J. Abrams' second movie, as well as Discovery. The captain actually had a Tribble on his desk. But yeah, they where they composited them into the set for the original show. That was actually a really well done kind of thing. All right, so here we go.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship. Is that a Tribble? On my ship! Tribble Troubles. Boldly go where no Tribble has gone before. Play as a Tribble that's been beamed into the core of a hostile planet. You'll have to jump, climb, and squish your way to safety. Face off against dangerous goners, speedy sandworms, relentless alien apes, and phaser-toting crew members. Battle your way through 16 challenging levels across 4 different environments. Collect gems to score power-ups like shields and sonic attacks. Complete missions and unlock new outfits to personalize your Tribble. Tribble Troubles, beaming down in July for Xbox, Steam, and mobile.
There you go. So that is Tribble Troubles, based on the Trouble with Tribbles episode. I have a Borg Tribble in Star Trek Online. Pretty epic. Thanks. Thank you much. Been working on it for a year now. Home stretch, right? Almost there. So, but thanks, man. How about you, man? You working on stuff yourself? Get the tunes cranked up again. See if I can get this going. I would rework the sound effects. They sound mono with and without any 3D effect. Else pretty neat. Yeah, totally true. Right now, that's coming later on. Yeah. Right now, it's just a center channel. That's gonna be one of those things that I break out screen position, so they'll be stereo. But that's coming later on. That's on the list to fix when I get around to it. But yeah, good catch though. Animation. Go scroll. So let's see if I go like that way. Let's see if that does it. Why does he not want to move? That's interesting. Web animation. Go scroll. Oh, animation. That's why I'm doing the wrong thing there. No wonder. Screwing that up. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh, still nothing. Crap. Weird, it keeps like reverting back to reveal animation. Oh, maybe I didn't hit apply. That's why. It's kind of a stickler thing. Nope, it's still not moving. What the hell? Good luck. Web animation. Reveal scroll. It's not actually saving the change there. Apply. Uh-oh, it broke. Sorry about that. Yep. That's one of those things I meant to fix, but I never got around to it. Hold on. I'll put it back up here in just a sec. There you go. She's back. No, I think I have an array that I set up incorrectly. So I think it's if it goes through a full list, then it busts itself. It's just one of those things I keep meaning to get around and repairing it, but just haven't remembered to do that. Weird. Look at that. It won't apply. That's bizarre. So something's broken here because I hit there and I go apply and it just reverts back to reveal animation. Is it because it's too big? Maybe if I shrink it down, it'll be happy. Let's try that. Scroll. Parallax. Oh, because I didn't select anything. Maybe that was it. That was it. I think it had, yeah, it had nothing to do with the size. So I'm going to boost that back up again. Like so. There it goes. My mistake. There it goes. Right idea, wrong speed. Now, which way do I go? Speed. I don't... Yeah, see, there's nothing here to indicate which way is faster or slower. Let's see. I'll try that way. You asking me? Full-time job? Full-time job, yes. Basically, I work full-time on the game development. I've also been working as an animator, freelance animator for 20 years. So, basically, if I get some animation work, I'll go do that, right? And then basically most of the work is in LA, mostly for TV shows and that kind of stuff. So if I pick up some animation work, I'll go jump on that and then earn the animator cash and then use that to subsidize the game development until the game does well enough that I can just let that be everything. But so yeah, I work on the game development full-time unless animation job pops up on me. So that is the gist of it. There it goes. Nice. There it goes. That's not bad. Maybe let it kind of be down at the bottom and maybe not scroll so fast. No, I kind of like it up there. How about here? There it goes. How about yourself? Oops, too much. It's still going a little far. I do game programming, but just in free time, else full-time developer. That's cool. Do you work in Unity, Unreal, or just your own kind of thing? Oop. Apply, done. Crank it. Oh, crap, that's the wrong way. Can't keep track of this stupid thing. So we go that way. Apply, done. I made, let's see, I made almost every engine at least one game. Currently I'm stuck with Unity. You're stuck with it? There it goes. There you go. That's kind of cool. And I mean, it's hitching here, but if I go into Chrome and do it in Chrome, oh, where did it go? Yeah, there it goes. It's nice and smooth. Boop. Oops, don't have enough stuff going on here. Let me lower my page. Snap. F5. So does that mean you're like stuck with it because of work, or stuck with it because there's nothing else that you'd prefer to work with? All right. Here's Tribble Troubles. Yeah, it has its ups and downsides. It is quick, but often dirty. Yeah. It is a compromise between pre-built functions and reinventing the wheel. Sounds about right. There you go. Cool. I think that'll work pretty well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have like all the different ones. I might actually have the Tribble just kind of fall from here to here. But that's pretty cool. It works with this scroll wheel, either one. What did you use so far? For me, why did you stick to Unity? Because I started on it a decade ago. And because I'm an animator. I mean, it's, you know, that's animation is my thing. So with Unity, it was a matter of, it was the first thing that was available early that had enough tools, and the Unity script was simple enough for me to jump into. And then because I stick with it, because at this point I just know it well enough, and I mean, I have so many plugins to fill in the gaps that I can't do. So that's primarily it. I mean, it's a functioning tool, you know, and it just, if I was to go to Unreal, Blueprint I don't think is sufficient to do robust, really robust games, and that means I'd be stuck trying to learn C++ all over again. So at this point, I'm pretty much there, you know, with Unity. I genuinely enjoy Unity. There you go. I enjoy it when it does what I want. Yep, totally legit. Sweet. Alright, that actually works nice. Okay, I'm going to tweak. Like I said, I'm going to take the Tribble and bring him down here. So he's just going to scroll a little bit. Web animation. He'll scroll like so. I'm using a thing called RBG in a box. It's based on Godot. That's right. He was showing, he's doing some pretty cool, 3D isometric kind of stuff. On Monday, he was showing some stuff he's got going on, which is pretty cool. That's neat that Godot has some like add-ons that allows you to do some robust things. I like that. All right, so let's go web animation. That was too much. So how about there? Like so. Save. Godot's an interesting one. Did try it just for prototyping, else Godot will get out of hand really quick. How so? Yeah, no, and a little more. So bring them up here. Web animation. You'll scroll. So apply done. 5. Let's see. Oops, crap, wrong way again. It really needs some kind of indicator. Tell me which way I'm going there. Due to its restricted Python like a scripting language. Ah, okay. See, now it looks like they're all on the same page. So I'm going to go back to this. No generics, no inheritance, no visibility scope. A lot of copy and paste shit. There you go. Bring it over to a proper browser so we can see it. Boop. There we go. Boom. That's good. I did a couple of games in Unreal at my previous employer. As a technical artist, I found it frustrating how difficult it was to do things outside of their intended rendering pipeline. Yeah. Oops. Where's my... one sec. Sorry, let me grab this thing. Oh, crap. Hold on. Technical issues. Okay. Yeah, that's Streamlabs does that sometimes. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I was just apologizing, but I'm gonna have to duck out here pretty soon. I actually have to go to a meeting at 6 o'clock. That's a little ways away, but yep, I'm back. Hey, Tardy Gravy is now following. Tardy Gravy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Came out of nowhere. Look at that. Thanks, man. As I'm like scrambling on the floor to pick up this card that like slid to the back of my desk. Lord Tomasel is also doing a follow. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, so yeah, you're like 9 hours ahead of me, as you said, in Austria. But I do my streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And let's see, there's the old game there. From 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right? What is that? 11 o'clock your time. I can stream if you have to go. you want to take over, Aaron? You want me to like send my people over to you? If you have a stream going, I'll do a raid. I haven't done a raid in a long time. I should do that actually. Let's see, raid a channel. I could do it. Oh, Jispo's kicking away. Jispo always has a ton of people following him. As a nerd, late night is my daytime. If you're not going, I'll wait until you go. Thanks for streaming, dude. January, thanks, buddy. Yep, and I promise, man, I won't flake next time. Hey, Johnny, you working on anything interesting? Of course, now it's a running joke. Now I'm going to say it every time. But, yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for the conversations. I do really, really appreciate it. And, yeah. Greetings in Norway. Yeah, greetings to all you guys. I will be back on Friday. 2 p.m. my time, 11 o'clock for some of you guys, and I hope you guys can join me again. Getting kind of the home stretch here, trying to get the game finished by July. If not, I'm going to be in deep trouble, but hopefully I'm going to have the webpage stuff knocked out before I go back to the stream, so I'll get that out of the way, because that's not too exciting stuff, but and I can focus back on the game again. But until then, oh nice, squeeze one last toss in there. Yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Thanks again for hanging out with me, and hope you guys can make it back here again next Friday. All right, guys? Thanks a lot. Hope to see you then. Adios.